So let's look at this one. This is asking which represents, which of these graphs represent this. Can I ask you to look at these things, guys? Do y'all have a clue what this thing is asking y'all to do? Do you understand what this question's asking? It's like a joke. I don't know. I'm just looking at the answer choices. Do you see how the answer choices are all different? The way I would do this one is get on the calculator and go to menu, 3, 2. I would lim solve. And then look for the coordinate. So when there's a solution, guys, for a system of equations, that's where they cross. You see how they all cross at different spots or different points? I would actually just find out where they cross and do that. Yep, you see what I'm saying or not? Y'all kind of get it? So the way I would do this one, does anybody know where to go? Does anybody know where to go to find out where they cross? Come on, Ruby. Let's go, Leah. Come on. Let's go. Leah, come on. Anybody else? Anybody know where to go? This is where you get better. You gotta, I would do. I would see that they're all different answer choices. I would go to my calculator. I would turn it on. New document. No. I would go to a calculator. Yes, I want their graphs, but their graphs are all unique. They're all different. I don't want to, I'm just going to find the answer. Finding the answer is finding where they cross. You see how all the answers are different? So I would go to menu, 3, 2. There's two equations there, and type them in there. 8x minus 4y equals negative 16. Come over here. 3x plus 15y equals negative 6. So they cross at a negative 2, 0. That's not a negative 2, 0. That's not a negative 2, 0. That's not a negative 2, 0. That is a negative 2, 0. So let me just answer this one. What is the slope of the graph of y? Come on, pen. Again, this comes in the format of y equals mx plus b. M is going to be your slope, okay? And the slope, and this is your y-intercept. Your slope is going to be by the x. You see that x right there? There's your x. Y next to it is 12. Perfect. Ooh, whoa. This one was a tough one a couple of years ago. Go ahead and read this one real quick. I'll give you a couple of, 1 minute to read it, 2 minutes, 3 minutes in all to read and do this one. Again, the graph of f of x is x squared, was transformed, remember this is the parent function, was transformed to create the graph of g of x, which is equal to f of x minus 9. Which statement about the graphs is true? F, the graph of G, is a reflection of the graph of F across the x-axis. The vertex of the graph of G is 9 units to the right of the vertex of F. The graph of G is a reflection of the graph of F across the y-axis. The y-intercept of the graph of G is 9 units below the y-intercept of F. Wow, that's a lot to say. So looking at this going on real quick, I'm going to go ahead and so the f of x is equal to x squared. So anytime you see f of x, it's equal to x squared. Was transformed to create the g of x, which is equal to f of x, which is really x squared, minus 9. So g of x is really equal to x squared minus 9. Now, regarding this one, you got to remember the parent function. The parent function looks like this: xy coordinate grid, and it goes up from the origin. Now, g of x, all it does is say to move it down 9 units. So it's the same setup, but now it's down here at 9 units. And it goes the same thing. So the graph of g, which is this is g, and this is f, was a reflection of the graph of x across the x-axis. So it's basically saying it got here and it flipped it around. It brought this side over here and this side over here. No. The vertex of the graph of G, this point right here, is 9 units to the right. It's going to be 9 units to the right over here? No. The graph of G is a reflection of the graph across the y-axis. So basically, it was saying that it would bring it down like this. It comes down across. Oh, I read it wrong. Either way. Okay, my bad. This one says across the x-axis means it comes down like that. The one across the y-axis means it does this. It goes across this way. But this side now comes over here, and this side now goes over here, which is still wrong. My bad. The y-intercept of the graph G units is 9 units down. Yes, so that one right there, the original one. Now, when you go on here and put -9, remember that was your y-intercept. It just basically brings it down, and it has the same opening of f of x, which is x squared. Hopefully that made sense, guys and girls. Come on. So when I see this, guys and girls, I see this, y equals, I'm thinking of graph. For them to be equivalent, they would have this, I'm going to make this up. I'll make this graph up. Say it goes like that. Say this one's like that. The one that's equivalent does the exact same thing. You got it? So that way I don't have to think. I don't have to do like kind of like crazy, distributing and all that stuff. So there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying it just saves my brain cells. I don't have to go crazy and think, oh, did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Here the calculator does it for me already. I want you to type it in here and I go with 3, parentheses, x plus 2 squared plus 7. Whoa, where did it go? Oh, man, did I delete it? I did, right? Okay. 3 parentheses x plus 2 squared plus 7. And when I graph it, it's there somewhere. Menu, zoom out. There it is, okay. So, and that shows you there in blue, it's going to be that one right there. So I'm going to go ahead. Y'all were saying it's C. Y'all don't mind? I want you to type in C, see if it works, okay? So I'm going to come back here to tab, and I'm going to type in 3x squared plus 19. Wait, do you see it in here? Okay, it's there. So let me zoom. I'm going to zoom out some more. Oh, you see it's over there. It's not the same thing now. So I'm going to come out here and go tab, and I'm going to go back up there and delete that one. That's not my right answer. No way. So I'm going to try the next one real quick. 3x squared plus 12x. Oh, wait. I haven't even tried that one, right? Plus the first one. Plus 33. I haven't even tried the first one. Okay, that one is somewhere else. Way up there. So that's not it either. I'm not control. I'm going to tab. Tab. Go up, and I'm going to change it to the next one. 12x plus 19. Oh, whoa. I think they look like the same thing. I'm going to zoom. Yes, you did. Yeah. See how it's saying they're both the same thing? Like they're right there next to each other, like the same graph. And you don't like it zoom out, and you won't see another one somewhere else. Yeah, so they're the same thing there. So I'm going to say that's my answer. Well, which one was that again? Let me see. I'm going to go to tab. Press up. It's the one that has 19. So this is my answer right here. Okay, Leilani, did you see that? Ruby, did you see that? Aaliyah? Again, which expression is equivalent to 210d squared minus 63d? Here are your answer choices. Okay, let's go on. Let's go to 37. Which value of x is a solution to this equation? Damn, this is a tough question. Yeah, right, it's super easy. Come on, let's try this in a row. Okay, which value of x is the solution to this equation? Help me out, guys. There's some other words that we should be thinking of. What are the other words that we should be thinking about when we hear the word solution? Help me out. What is another word? What's another word? There's 3 other words for solution. That's the most important one, I think. X-intercept. For real, thank you so much, Leilani. That one right there is also the same thing for root and also the same thing for 0. So when I see this one, I really want to think of graphing. Okay? That's the way I would approach this one. Graph it, and then it's basically saying that there is going to be 2 x-intercepts. And which one is going to be, that's it. So we're going to see which one is that. So I want to go out here, go here, new document. Do I want to save this old stuff? No. Graphs. I do want to point out, you did not put this equals 0 stuff. Okay, you just type this in there like that. So I'm going to go out here and go 5x squared minus 36x plus 36. Graph it. To scoot over here. So I'm going to look for, this is about a 1-ish. About. It doesn't look like it's going through a line. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And about a 6. Okay, so that one's out. There's no negative. The 4 is out. Negative 1, 8 out. Yeah, you see that's about a 1 point. That's about a 1. So there's my answer. Good job. So to get these guys to graph them, you want to come out here and get it where it's y equals. So for that one right there, right there you have what, y minus 2 is equal to 5/7 x minus 7. You want to add 2. Add 2. Isaac, we'll see you later, brother. Y is equal to 5/7 x minus 7 plus 2. When you graph this, you get this on the calculator, which is exactly that one right there. Boom. Isaac, we'll see you, brother. Did you leave already? I think he did. Okay, guys, very proud of you on that one. Se avientaron. I would just approach it. This is a good question. How to approach this? What's the easiest? Okay, I guess which is the easiest for me? Would I see the easiest now? Graphing them. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Let's just calculate them up, graph it, right? So we'll turn it on. I'm going to move this one over. And then turn this on. Document. No, I don't want to save that stuff. Go to graph. I'm going to go 9x squared minus 24x plus 16 plus 16. Now, that's the one I want. They want to see which one's equivalent to it. So I'm going to go ahead and press tab to add another graph. Honestly, I don't think it's any of these. I think it's this one. I really think it's this one. I'm going to jump and check that one out. 3x minus 4 squared. Oh, and it's that one. Yeah. Carly, why are you leaving, Carly? Good job, Leilani. Thank you so much for participating. Okay. Let's try the next. This will be the last one, okay? The table represents some points on the graph of the exponential function. Which function represents the same relation? Oh, hey, Carly. Oh, my goodness. How are you going to do this one? So we're going to put them in that distance spreadsheets, guys. That's how we're going to approach this one. 0, 18, 1, 21.6, 2, 25.92, come here, go to menu, distance spreadsheets. Ooh, kind of pressed the wrong one. Menu 4, 1, and I'm going to go to exponential regression, and here go to B, control this. So it's telling you the formula right here. Look at this one right here. You see that? Let me cover this part. I can write right there. This is the dead giveaway how it's going to be. It's going to be A times B to the X, or raised to the X. So A is what? What's A? 18. So it's 18. So that one's out, that one's out. My B is some weird fraction, 1.2. Is 1.2 6 over 5 or 5 over 6? There's my answer. Good job. Who said that? Who said to do this? Leilani, good job, Leilani. Leilani, this is the way I was going to show you to do it. But since you said let's use the calculator for listening spreadsheets, this is the way I would have done it. I would have shown you how to do it like this. Go to graph. Since I know that's my answer, I'm going to just go to graph and we'll type in 18 in parentheses, control fraction, 6 over 5 over here to the right, then caret X, graph it. I don't even care what it looks like. I want it for I can control T. I'm just going to look at these numbers. I'll make sure they match up. -2, 12.5, -1, 15, 0, 18, 1, 21, 6, 2, 20, yep. Boom, boom. That's my answer. Yes, exponential is this one right here. You see where it's right here? So, you have a good point here. This is your y's, okay? Like f of x. Linear is this. You see how there's no powers? Quadratic is this one. This is linear. This is quadratic. This one here is some a to the x. Look at the difference. This one here would be exponential. Guys, that's it for us today. Yes, we'll call it quits here. I'm dying here. I'm so sleepy. I don't know what's going on. And I don't want to kill you all as far as mental-wise. But we'll call it quits here. Do any of you have any questions?